soon-to-be knighted football icon David Beckham has his eyes on another dream to become the England manager. Beckham, 50, who is set to be awarded with a knighthood by King Charles, has shied away from manager jobs since his retirement, instead becoming the owner of Inter Miami CF in Major League Soccer and a co-owner of Salford City. But the former national team captain feels he has the skills to be a good coach, and said he admired former England boss Sir Gareth Southgate's gentle approach, which inspired the national team's success. Speaking on his CBS program, David said, "The only job I would ever think about would be to manage our country. I could manage England in 10 years' time. That's what it'll take. I wouldn't want to just jump straight into that role because I think it's a disrespect to some managers out there that have been doing it for a long time and deserve that role. I love the fact that Gareth came through the system, and the reason why this team has done so well under him is because he had them from a young age, under 21. They trusted him, they loved the way he worked. They loved his gentle approach to management, and the fact that he was able to bring the nation back on side at a tough time. He got knighted recently, and he deserves that because of what he did for our country, and what he did for our national team, and what he did for our fans. Because our fans, in my opinion, are the best in the world." Last year, German Thomas Tuchel was announced as the next permanent England manager, replacing Gareth Southgate and interim manager Lee Carsley. David recalled how in the last couple of years, Wembley's seating allocation has not been filled due to some apathy from fans. Not seeing a full Wembley at times was heartbreaking because we always had a full stadium no matter who we were playing. Our fans wanted to be there and not seeing that, and then Gareth bringing it back and seeing the success that it was, they got a pride and a joy back. David could have joined the coaching ranks of United, AC Milan, LA Galaxy, and Real Madrid. To be honest, I never wanted to be a coach. I love coaching kids in the academy. That's my real passion. But I've never really wanted to be a manager. I've never really wanted to coach at this level. I think I could be a good coach, but I don't know. I do have the knowledge, but I've never been a coach. David, who has earned hundreds of millions through endorsements, business ventures, and modeling, claims he was seen as a future manager by Football Association chiefs in 2010. He said, "We had just landed on the way back from the World Cup in Germany when I missed out, because I ruptured my Achilles playing for AC Milan. And on the plane on the way back, someone from the FA came up to me and said, 'Do your badges, because we want you to take over England.'" Another inspiration for Becks is close friend Thierry Henry, who guided the French team to Olympic glory. I loved watching Thierry and the success that he had in the Olympics. I thought it was remarkable to see a friend do so well. One of the greatest ever players to play the game to then go on and coach his country in the Olympics and do so well. It was quite emotional to watch. That was an incredible moment. Asked if he was tempted to coach at his own MLS franchise team Inter Miami after signing Lionel Messi, he responded, "I wanted to play with him. I didn't really want to be his coach. I'd be too scared to be his coach. I think in all honesty, trying to tell him what to do." Can you imagine? It comes as it was revealed that David is set to be awarded a knighthood in the King's birthday honors list after being snubbed for years. He will be confirmed as a Sir when the list is released on Saturday, and his wife and former Spice Girl Victoria Beckham will be known as Lady Beckham. The tattooed ex-England captain last month chatted with King Charles at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show in London, with their bond reportedly growing close in recent years through their shared love of gardening. The 76-year-old monarch was heard congratulating the former England footballer on his landmark celebrations, and asked the star whether he had received their present. Standing outside the Highgrove stand run by the monarch's charity, the King's Foundation, Beckham, who is now an ambassador for the organization, greeted the sovereign warmly and said, "Your Majesty, it's so nice to see you." Astonishingly, Charles then appeared to ask whether he had received the birthday present that he and his wife had sent. "You got it, didn't you?" he asked. "It was incredible," beamed Beckham. "Thank you, it was very kind," Camilla added. "Nice to see you again, glad you got the roses." David, an avid royalist since he was a schoolboy in Chingford, has long craved for a knighthood, and it appeared to be within his grasp, having received an OB from the late Queen in 2003.